Good day everyone, I am Janela Amia, 2F5 BSIT. So there have 6 topics that we discussed or that I discussed to you. First one is rules of data cabling, importance of reliable cabling, type of communications media, cable design, data communication, and network setup. So first, in rules of data cabling. So there have a different rules na dapat nating sundin. So first, networks never get smaller or less complicated. So it means dito ay dapat yung network natin ay hindi natin i-consider na maliit lang siya. Because network can be expanded. So, habang patagal ng patagal or in generation to generation, palaki siya ng palaki. Next, build one cabling system that will accommodate voice and data. So, it means it is necessary dahil unang-una, kung ikaw or ako ay gagawa ng network without file handling, so walang kwenta yon. And just remember na dapat ay i-open nyo yung mga restriction ng mga devices nyo for file transfer. The next, always install more cabling than you currently require. Those extra outlets will come in handy someday. So, dito naman, dapat always have an extra material or a extra port. Because the purpose of this extra material or extra port is for expulsion. So, yun. Next is use structured cabling standards when building a new cabling system. Avoid anything proprietary. So, dito, dapat ay always standard and needs to maintain para makita or easily to show what are the problems. And next, don't scrimp on installation costs. Even quality components and cable must be installed correctly. Poor workmanship has trashed more than one cabling installation. Dito, don't scrimp on installation costs. Dahil sa katitipid ninyo sa pagbili ng material or gusto nyo yung mura para makatipid, kayo din na magsisisi. At mas lalo kayong mapapamahal. So, just remember na huwag kayong magtitipid. For example, ikaw or ako yung network engineering sa isang establishment. So, ginamitan ko siya ng low quality para nga makatipid. So, sa katitipid, wala pang 10 years or 16 years, ano na agad siya, yung sira na agad. So, magpapalit na agad. So, kaya, just remember na huwag kayo magtitipid. Next, plan for higher speed technologies than are commonly available today. Just because 1000 BST Ethernet seems unnecessary today does not mean it won't be a requirement in 5 years. So, why it is necessary nga? Because it is necessary to plan or to use the new yung dati nag-exist pa rin ngayon. Pero, meron kasing bago na lumalabas. So, yun dapat yung kailangan nating sundin. Na yung bago yung ating gamitin. Kasi, kung ikaw ay gagamit ng or you use yung mga lumang gamit, hindi na siya nakadesign sa bagong communication medium ngayon. So, it is necessary na dapat yung gagamitin natin ay yung nag-exist ngayon, yung bago. Next, documentation, although dull, is a necessary that should be taken care of while you're setting up and cabling system. If you wait, more pressing concerns may cause you to ignore it. So, it means, in terms of documentation, pagka nare-review yung in terms of documentation, although nakakatamad pagka documentation, but when in terms of troubleshooting, it can easily to show or to see the problems in your setting when you are setting up the cabling system. So, mahalaga din na merong documentation. So, that's are the rules of data cabling. Next, importance of data cabling. Data cabling typically accounts for less than 10% of the total cost of the network infrastructure. So, siya daw ay less than 10% of the total cost. The lifespan of the typical cabling system is upwards of 16 years. Cabling is likely the second and most long-lived asset you have, or the first being the shell of the building. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na kailangan ay yung gagamitin natin ay yung high quality material. Kasi kung low quality, pagka low quality kasi, mas lalo ka pang mapapamahal at madali agad siyang masisira. So, yon, kailangan wag tayo magtitipid. Nearly 70% of all network-related problems are due to poor cabling techniques and cable component problems. Then next, there have type of communication media, which are twisted pair cables, coaxial cables, fiber optic cables, wireless media, and different media. So, in twisted pair cable is type of cabling that is used for telephone communications and most modern Ethernet network. Dito, wait lang. Ginagamit siya for telephone communication. Ito yung twisted pair cable. Ginagamit siya sa telephone communication. A pair of wires forms a circuit that can transmit data. Yung pair ng wires ay nagtatransmit siya. Yung circuit niya ay nagtatransmit to data. The pairs are twisted to provide protection against crosstalk, the noise generated by adjacent pairs. Then, next is when electrical current flows through a wire, it creates a small circular magnetic field around the wire. Thus, the two magnetic fields cancel each other out. And they also cancel out any outside magnetic fields. Then, using cancellation together with twisting the wires, cable designers can effectively provide self-shielding for wire pairs within the network media. So that's the twisted pair cable. So in twisted pair cable, there have two basic types, which are unshielded twisted pair or mas kilala sa tawag na UTP, and shielded twisted pair na mas kilala din naman siya sa STP. So, ito yung tsura ng unshielded or UTP cable. Then, ito naman nasa right side is RJ45 connector or the STP. Then, The shielded twisted pair cable is the cable combines the techniques of shielding, cancellation, and wire twisting. Each pair of wire is wrapped in a metallic foil. So, wrap daw siya doon sa metallic foil. So, meron siyang metallic foil. Then, STP is usually installed with STP data connector, which is created especially for the STP cable STP cabling also can use the same RJ connectors or RJ45 connectors that UTP. The 4 pairs of wires then are wrapped in an overall metallic foil, usually 150 ohms cable. And nga pala, ang advantage ng UTP is speed and throughput to 10 to 1000 Mbps. And then the average cost per node is least expensive. Media and connector size is small. Maximum cable length is 100 meters short. So, and then in shielded twisted pair cable, although STP prevents interference better than UTP, it is more expensive and difficult to install. So yun, mahirap siyang ma-install compared dun sa unshielded. In addition, the metallic shielding must be grounded at both ends. If it is improperly grounded, the shield acts like an antenna and picks up unwanted signals. So, dito, mapansin nyo sa unshielded, ito siya. Ito. Meron siyang, ito yung outer jacket niya. Then, meron pa uling isang foil. Ito yung overall braid shield. Then, foil shielded twisted pairs bago pa siya doon sa wire. So, katulad siya nung sa ano ba siya? Yun, marami siyang foil bago pumunta dun sa wire. So, that's the STP or shielded twisted pair. Then, next, coaxial cable. Coaxial cable has a central or core conductor of solid wire or usually copper. Copper. That wire is enclosed in an insulating which is in turn enclosed in an outer conductor of metal foil. The outer metallic wrapping serves as shield against noise disturbance as well as second conductor which completes the circuit. The outer conductor is also enclosed in an insulating shield. The whole cable is protected by plastic cover. And then the coaxial consists of a hollow outer cylindrical conductor that surrounds a single inner wire made of two conducting elements. So, two conducting elements. And then, one of these elements located in the center of the cable is a copper conductor. Yun na nga, so copper conductor. And then, surrounding the copper conductor is a layer of flexible insulation. And then, covering this shield is the cable jacket. This is the coaxial cable. Example of coaxial cable. This black color is the plastic jacket. Yung plastic jacket niya. Then, yung sumunod is metallic shield. Then, itong white is the electric insulator. Then, itong mahabang ito, yung dulo, ito yung center core niya. Mapapansin nyo, para siya yung katulad dun sa antena ng TV or sa cable sa mga basta sa cable or yung antena. And then, wireless communication. Wireless communication. Maalala ko nga pala. In coaxial, meron din siyang features. Yung speed and throughput din niya ay 10 to 100 Mbps. Then, average cost per node is inexpensive. Inexpensive naman siya. Inexpensive naman itong average cost per node kumpara sa UTP. Then, media and connector size is medium. Maximum cable length is 500 meter or medium. 500 m or medium. Then, next is wireless communication. Wireless communication uses radio frequencies or RF or infrared waves to transmit data between devices or a LAN. For wireless LANs, a key component is the wireless hub or access point used for signal distribution. So, dito, yung wireless natin ay ginagamitan ng gumagamit ng radio frequencies or yung kung tawagin natin ay infrared waves para ma-transmit yung data between devices on a LAN. And then, dito sa wireless communication or wireless network, to receive the signals from the access point, a PC or laptop must install a wireless adapter card or wireless NIC. Yan, dapat daw ay merong naka-install na wireless adapter card. And then, wireless signals are electromagnetic waves sorry. Magnetic waves that can travel through the vacuum of outer space and through a medium such as air. Therefore, no versatile way to build a network. Wireless signals use portions of the radio frequency spectrum to transmit voice, video, and data. Wireless frequencies range from 3 kHz to 300 GHz. And then the data transmissions rates range from 9 kilobits per second to as high as 54 Mbps. Then next is optical fiber. In optical fiber, cable uses a strand of glass or plastic to transmit data signals using light. The data is carried in light pulses, unlike the transmission techniques used by its copper cousins. Optical fibers are not electrical in nature. Then, light is transmitted through a fiber optic cable by light-emitting diodes or LEDs or lasers. With newer LAN equipment designed to operate over longer distances, such as with 1000 base LX, lasers are commonly being used. So, dito daw sa optical fiber, meron siyang plastic na ginagamit to transmit the data signals using yung light. And this is the dito din sa fiber optic meron siyang wait lang. Yan. Ito yung example niya, yung picture. Then, meron siyang, ito yung outer jacket ulit. Then, itong sumunod ay the electric strengthening material. Then, ito ay yung cladding. Itong dalawang ito, cladding. Then, ito naman ay yung protective ano yung protective border or buffer or coating. Then, itong block na ito na nakatusok dito ay yung fiber core. So, ito yung example ng dual fiber optic cable. Then, next, ito yung tool na ginagamit para or this crimping tool for yung sa pag-crimp Nag-crimp nung script nung RJ45. And then, data communication. The data communications refers to the transmissions of this digital data between two or more computers, and a computer network or data network is a telecommunications network that allows computers to exchange data. So, dito, sa data, there have a components of data communications. Here the components, which are sender, receiver, message, transmission media, protocol. This sender, ito yung sender is the device that sends the message. Siya yung nagsesend ng message. Then receiver is the device that receives the message. Siya yung tumatanggap ng message galing kay sender. Message, it is the information or data to be communicated. Ito yung information or data na sinasend ni sender kay receiver. Transmission media is the physical path by which message travels from sender to receiver. Ito naman yung medium. Ito, yung medium natin. And then, protocol is a set of rules that governs the data communication. So, this is the example of these components of communication. This is the sender, then this line is the medium then ito yung message to transmit or to send the message to the sender. This is the medium. Ito yung way to send the message to the this is the receiver. Yan. This is the receiver to. Then these are the protocol. Rule number 1, rule number 2, and then rule N. Yan, that is the protocol. So, that's the example of these components, these 5 components. Then, next is, and the last is network setup. It is the process of setting a network's control, flow, and operation to support the network communication of an organization or network owner. Network configuration is also known as network setup. Yung network configuration ay tinatawag din siyang also known as network setup. So, how do I set up a network connection? First one is to click the start button, then click control panel, and the control panel window, click network and internet. Then, in the network and internet window, click network and sharing center. Then, in the network and sharing center window, under change your networking setting, click set up a new connection or network. So, that's the network setup. And then, summary of that. Oh, sorry. In addition, this network setup or network configuration, there have a types, which are personal area network or PAN, local area network or LAN, wireless local area network, campus area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network, storage area network, and system area network, also known as SAN. SAN. And then, summary of that, the coaxial, it consists of hollow outer cylindrical conductor that surrounds a single inner wire conductor. And then the UTP cable is a 4-pair wire medium used in a variety of networks. Then the STP cable combines the techniques of shielding, cancellation, and wire twisting. Then the fiber optic cable is a networking medium capable of conducting modulated light transmission. Then wireless signals are electromagnetic waves that can travel through the vacuum of outer space and through a medium such as air. And then, dagdag ko lang, there have a color code in the straight through and crossover. In straight through, color code is white, green, white, orange, blue, white, blue, orange, white, brown. Then in crossover naman is white, orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown. Yun yung sa crossover. So that's the color code in straight through and crossover. So that's all, everyone. Thank you for listening and keep safe.